we're back. But I hope that this does not become a recurring theme. I'm serious. Alright, so I'm going to wait for a little bit before we continue again, but I apologize severely for that. Alright. But yeah, I apologize for the... Oh, darn. Oh, darn. I'm hoping that this doesn't become a recurring theme. I'm sorry. I'm serious. This is just... Ugh. If it's just because it's too damn hot, even cool enough outside for me. Alright. So who do we have? In the chat, that is. But yeah, I apologize for that. It just crapped out on me. I don't know why it did that. Also, hey, what's up? Oh, Captain Danger, what's up? What's up? We had a great show last night, thanks to Captain Danger, and also welcome back, Happy Meal Hernsberger. Actually, feels a little bit better with the filter on. In fact, I might have to. Well, that's another story for another time. But welcome back, guys. All right, so I will continue or start this matchup. Fortunately, you guys didn't get a chance to see the entrances, but it is what it is. I guess so. I guess so, Bowsette, but I can hardly blame you because it's not like you shut it off. About their life and their past. Oh, okay. All right. Let's start the match. All right, so we're starting with Saray and the United Kingdom champion, Sombra. Of course, being that there are two champions in this match, or two singles champions, they do make for targets. So it starts with Sombra, the United Kingdom champion, and Saray. Or Sarai. If anyone knows how to pronounce it, let me know. Welcome back, Tito. And now is the SmackDown champion, IRL, Liv Morgan. Uh-oh. Now a double team onto Saray. A double suplex. Oh, but then a double cross. Yeah, there are no friends in this. And then, oh, slammed by her hair, or what's left of it anyway. It's a very short hairstyle. But then Saray comes right back. And also AWF saying hello to everybody. Now, Kasumi, the other singles champion in this match. For the men of the group, since their flight is delayed, but will be here in time for bonus matches. Okay. So, anyway. But yeah, not a problem though. And also, hey, what's up? That's Tito, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Number 5 is Sailor Moon. And of course, she and Bowsette have had problems, but in this case, Sailor Moon does qualify for the weight limit. And will only have to worry about just winning the match. I mean, of course, last time that we saw Sailor Moon, she had just recently lost the 24/7 championship. And in fact, we're going to see the new champion in action later on. Also, hey, what's up, James Gamer? Oh, and then Diva, number 6. You know, I forgot to share this with Dragonheart. You know, given his daughter's in it. Yeah, it's Royal Rumble, not Royal. Royal Rumble. That's kind of a... I've never heard anyone say that before. But hey, I'm all cool with it. I'm cool with it. So, all right. Oh, right. Let me share this with. Okay. Oh yeah, let me get my pop-out chat. Hold on. Also, hey, what's up, Wally? Well, I was gonna say you had a match earlier, but it was in what turned out to be part 1, when there really should not have been a part 1. But yeah, it was in part 1. But yeah, it was one of those deals where it ended prematurely, and that's why we have a part 2. But yeah, it was in part 1 that you had a match. Wait, who got eliminated? Oh, Liv Morgan's gone. Rolling back around at the speed of sound. And wait, who's that? Oh, Casey Castanaro, or how do I pronounce her name? Cantizaro, sorry, my bad. Cantizaro. I'll just call her Casey for short, as it is a bit of a tongue twister, though. Although Saray suplexes G out. Out goes G. I really would have thought that she would have lasted longer than she did. Katana chance now. Oh, and also, hey, King Steven. That's another guy that expressed interest. No, not a problem, Wally. And number 9 is Minnie Morgan. We're getting towards the end. This is a 10-woman Rumble. But Minnie Morgan, a former... I mean, she's already, like, 1 championship away from the Triple Crown, and 2 away from the Grand Slam. Of course, she would have to also win the tag team titles, so she would have to find a tag team partner at some point. I'm doing pretty well, Mr. King Steven. Yeah. Also, and finally, Ruby Rose. So the 2 singles champions are still in there. So I'm going to have to keep track if one or, if not both of them get eliminated. So. And then, oh, and Bowsette saying hello to Wally. Oh, and a big bitch slap right to Sailor Moon, and out goes Saray. So Saray's gone. Now we're down to 7 women. So now all 10 have entered, so whoever's left of this group is going to win. Yeah, because it's supposed to be a play on cruiserweight. And not so much, you know, cruising in a car, although if I really wanted to do more car puns, I would have been like, life in the fast lane. I love that song from the Eagles, the rock band Eagles. I thought someone was calling me. Anyway, out goes Diva. And now the 2 singles champions fighting each other. And, well, out goes one of them, thanks to the other champion. Oh, that's going to be something there to watch out for. I have match. What? I can give you one, though, James. Or James Gamer, I should be more specific. Do I? Oh, okay. I don't have a match scheduled for you, but I can put you in a bonus match, and if we don't get to it, I'll book you on the next show. All right, so James Gamer. So here we go. All right, cool. All right, back to this match though. Let's see, we still have the up, up, down, down women's champion. Of course, the counterpart to that is Bowsette. But it would be something for Casey Catanzaro to win this matchup in her debut. And a clothesline that sends Kasumi out. Well, that's going to create an unusual dynamic unless Ruby ends up winning this match. But it's her, Minnie Morgan, and Casey. And Casey. Oh, and a big slap right across the chest. Well, Casey doing the smart thing and letting the other two go in there and kill each other. Not literally, but just figuratively speaking. Oh, now goes after Minnie Morgan. Me and Diamond hold both men's and women's. We must match after all. And, whoa, a poison rana on a Casey. I gotta stop talking about Sonic. Well, like I said, I did do a Let's Play on... in fact, I'll share you that Let's Play so you can just watch it on your own time. But you could also watch the Let's Plays of the other fellas that have done Let's Plays before this. Now, and Ruby in trouble. Yeah, like I said, I'll just share it with you afterwards. It's not a problem. In the meantime, Ruby holds on. And of course, Minnie just trying to soften him up. And Ruby taking the time to celebrate. Only to hit the Ruby Cutter from out of nowhere. But I mean, you can do that all you want, but you got to get him over the top rope. Well, a clothesline onto the top rope, but that's not enough. Now Minnie tried to fight off. Oh, nice takedown onto Minnie, but then one right to Ruby Rose. Oh, a leg drop right onto the arm. And another double suplex. But then, as soon as they team up, they turn on each other. Down goes Ruby Rose. Oh, now trying to break the arm, and then a super kick onto Casey. Jet, so you said I was right. Also, welcome back, Jen. I'm sorry about what happened, but part 1 ended up crapping out. So I had to start part 2 as a result. But you do have a match, Jen. And another Ruby Cutter. But then turns her attention to Minnie Morgan. And then a suplex? No. Countered into a German. But yeah, welcome back, Jen. Oh, back elbow. And so far, like once it got down to these three, I mean, definitely been playing a more strategic match. I mean, each woman knows that if they turn their back for too long, the other is going to stab it. Oh, okay. And a suplex on Minnie Morgan. A reverse DDT. Oh, now it looks like they're double teaming Ruby. Sets her up. Well, I thought for a moment she was going to set her up on the ropes. And Minnie Morgan. Oh, Minnie saved herself. That was close. I don't remember what I said that you were right about. Oh. And another Ruby Cutter. I mean, she can Ruby Cutter with them all she wants, but it's not going to do it. You got to get her over the top rope. Both of them. I mean, another Ruby Cutter, man. Well, now Casey goes right after Ruby. And now tries to lift up Ruby and try to get her out of here. The short-term memory loss is kicking in, lol. Well, out goes Ruby. Well, now we're down to Morgan and Catanzaro. And Casey, what a debut it would be for her to win in her first matchup here in Blue Toad Wrestling. The final two. Stop acting like Dory. And now Morgan. Nope. Casey fighting off. Also, welcome back. Let's see. I had a great match. Lost the 6-man. Yeah. But you had a great match, though. But we will see Wally again. But yeah, welcome back, Wolverine. And now Morgan flips over, and out goes Casey. Casey with a great showing to make it to the final two. But it is Minnie Morgan who gets another win. And she will be in contention for the Women's United States Championship not for long. So we will see her again soon. Anyway, congratulations to Minnie Morgan. As I have to think that Carol, her good friend, is going to be happy about that. Trish Stratus will be on Monday Night Raw. Well, up next, now this match just came, like, when I was making the matches, this match was already made, and I was like, what? I mean, seriously, the match sells itself. I really shouldn't even have to explain what this match is. So you have, but I may as well. Because on one end, you have Dominic Mysterio. And on the other, you have his dad when he was at the peak of his career, in his prime years. So which Mysterio do you think is going to win? I mean, this is the perfect show for this match. Yeah, because they're both 205 or less. Rey Mysterio for the win.
Way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
But that was pretty much the. But it is true, Jed. I mean, this is. It would have been something for, you know, Rey to compete on 205 Live. You know, a few years earlier before he came back. But even so, man, it definitely fits.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dominic Mysterio.
Well, he may be young, but I have to say that he does not lack in confidence. But he's going to have to be confident, especially against his... against the younger version of his old man. Who's your daddy, yeah. But I remember when Raw had a 205 Live part of the show, and the pre-match show title show. Yeah, that's one of the frustrating things about 205 was that it was relegated to the pre-show at WrestleMania, not once, but twice. Like, how does that happen? Well, it's just sad, though, that 205 Live died, you know, and unfortunately the shutdown really did not help it. I'm just thankful that there's still a part of it that's still left. And, well, a miss on the part of Dominic Mysterio. And even though they are father and son, you know, it's really going to come down to if Rey Mysterio makes a mistake. Ooh, nice tornado DDT though. When the 205 title became an NXT championship, yeah, I kind of hated it. But on the other hand, by that point, I had already tuned out. By that point, I was like, I was so done with WWE because it was around that time that, you know, the whole Hell in a Cell 2019 came out, or whenever that decision was made. But by that point, I had tuned out, man. I really did. So not only Cruiserweight Classic, but all other weights put in. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, Level Up is more or less the successor to 205 Live. And Too Close to the Ropes. But I hope you guys do enjoy this particular matchup because, again, it's a dream matchup. And it just fits, really. Oh, what a stop onto his kid. But I certainly do remember when, you know, Dominic made his first television appearance when he was involved in the storyline with Eddie Guerrero towards the end of his life. Well, they criticize, like, not just WWE, but also AEW and even, for a time, Impact, when it was still the top dog. Oh, and busted open was Dominic. I didn't see how he got busted open, but he's hurt now. And if you're Rey Mysterio, you just want to end the match, not so much because you want to win, but because you don't want to hurt the man, your young son. You don't want to hurt your son any more than you have to. But Dominic's not going to give up. Much like the whole mantra of the Mysterios. So Rey's going to try to finish this off once and for all. But as for, criticizing the shows, it's, the fans want a great show. And while sadly there are people that are going to criticize every little bit of it. 1, 2. Oh, what a kick out by Dominic. And Rey cannot believe it. And while some of the criticisms are valid, others are just not. So it's really up to... Whoa, look at this. And look at that. I mean, not only... wow. What athleticism on the part of his son. Because, wait, 1, 2. Because while he's more or less taller than... a foot taller than Rey, the fact that he's that athletic at the age that he's at is incredible. Anyway, 1, 2, and Rey kicks out, and Dominic cannot believe it. Man, these two are putting on one heck of a show. And Jen is going to get ready as she's about to defend the 24/7 championship. Well, it wasn't at Judgment Day, actually, or if it was, I don't remember it. I just remember their SummerSlam encounter where the custody of Dominic match was. So I definitely remember their SummerSlam encounter, 2005. Into bonds? Oh, you mean bonus matches? I still got. Wait, where? Oh, here we go. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches left after this. But great match, however. I want to get my claws on that title someday. Wait, what claw? What title? What 1, 2? No. Ooh, kick out by Rey. What a match this is. And Rey, wow, or not Rey, excuse me, Dominic, not holding back. If anything, he wants to prove to his old man that he can carry the Mysterio name. But Rey is like, nah, man, I may be old, but I'm not going to give it up that easily. Oh, knee right to the gut, though. Oh, the 24/7 title? It's me and Bowsette, not Bowsetta. Although I think she is called Bowsetta in Japan. Wait, 1, 2, 3, and the old man in his younger self, in his younger form, I should say, excuse me, gets one over on Dominic. But a great match. And Rey celebrating. And for Dominic, he was confident going into that match, but you could see his face is a bloody mess. And not to mention the fact that he lost the match, so that could be something to look out for. No, Rhea Ripley was wearing an I'm Your Papi t-shirt on Raw attacking Rey and Dom. Oh! I mean, again, they're still exploiting Eddie's memory into storylines. But I mean, I guess if they wish to do it, and like I'm not too upset about it, but I'd have thought by now they'd have stopped that. All right. Well, up next is for the women's 24/7 championship. So the champion is Jen, but she is defending against the man, Naomi, Sonya Deville, and Tracer. Telling Rey he's not your dad. Oh, no. I still remember when Randy suggested that Eddie was not in heaven, he was in hell. And, of course, back then, of course, Randy really did not want to say the line and was extremely uncomfortable when he said it. So I can hardly blame Randy here. Sub on a pole match? What the? I mean, the only sub I would want on a pole, or to get from a pole, if it was such a thing.
The following contest is a fatal five-way Extreme Rules match.
Yeah, Randy was pissed about it. Yeah.
The Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Feel the glow. His name is not Dom because he's Ray's sub. What? Anyway, there you see the Raw champion. There you have the man. BD, I might not want to know what that is.
Becky Lynch.
And in fact, I don't. So I would suggest not. Well, I don't even want to. Furukawa would destroy them. Yeah, she probably would. But yeah, Jetstrike, you really don't want to know what it is. I'm serious. Because I thought, like, because when I thought, yeah, it's probably better you don't know what it is. Seriously. Because the only sub I'm interested in is a Subway sandwich. That's what I'm interested in. Anyway, there you see Sonya Deville. And of course, not that long ago, she was released from her general manager duties. But let's move on. Wait, Clinton, do you want Furukawa to have a match? Clinton-san? Anyway. Oh, thank you so much.
From your darkest fears, she is the Women's Champion, Jennifer Riley.
All right, so all right, well, there you see the champ. Oh. And then last but not least,
representing the Syndicate from England, Lenny Oxley. Tom.
So you have the individual born as Lena Oxton, but of course most people know her best as Tracer from Team Overwatch. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the match. Which is weird because, you know, they're obviously in different companies at this time. All right, match underway, and the rules are the same as they were when Jen won the title. Yeah, her name is Tracer. Of course, she was born Lena Oxton, but most people just call her Tracer. So yeah, Tracer is her name. And she's going right after Naomi. And right now, Jen was going after the man, which is kind of also ironic given the fact that, you know, Jen, when she first started, she was called Irish Fire. And I have to think that she still has that Irish fire. Although one of these days I would love to do a throwback show and have some, not all of them, not all, but some with their classic attires or something they had back in the past or something. Like, for example, Jen would be Irish Fire. And then Wally, well, actually Wally would be more or less himself. And then Captain Danger would be Superman in cyborg mode. And then Clinton would be the King of Ireland. But that's just an idea that I had, but I don't know if I'll actually make that official, so it is one thing. But yeah, I just wanted to point out the whole Irish Fire nickname that she had at the time. Wait, Edge didn't know what his character is in WWE? Well, out, and now the man using that bat. 1, 2. Well, out goes Naomi. Naomi's gone at the hands of Tracer, so we're now down to 4. Is the green guy from the comics, yeah. And now just smacking Sonya Deville with that kendo stick and broke it. But yeah, that's just an idea. That's not exactly in stone thus far. What I will tell you as far as WWE is concerned, the 2K WWE, is that the next show is going to be Wrestle Kingdom in Japan. So we're going to be taking a trip to Japan soon. And now wait, 1, 2, no. Bowsette, you can pick. Oh, opponents? Oh. And right now, the former last kicker is taking out the former Irish Fire. Although, wait. Oh, nice counter there by Jen, but then Jen gets clotheslined by the man. 1, 2, no, kick out by the Dragoness. Uh-oh, now she's got the disarmer on her. Also, hey, what's up, Carol? Oh, wait a minute. Jen manages to escape. Oh, okay. Alright, just wanted to say hello to Carol. Oh, went for a leg drop but missed. And meanwhile, a submission attempt onto Tracer. Wait, Jose, you want a match? And meanwhile, 1, 2, and Sonya, ooh, barely, and I mean barely kicked out. And now Tracer goes outside. Meanwhile, oh, wait a minute. Another kendo stick brought out. Are now all 4 women remaining are, well, never mind. Oh, went to go get the bat. Meanwhile, 1, 2. Back, well, it wouldn't really be that weird. Okay, not a problem. And now wait, who's getting pinned? 1, 2. No, kick out. And well, back in the ring goes Jen. But then the man gets thrown over and cut down to size. Oh, a match with Mike Watson. Oh, and a leg drop, and she connects onto the man. Oh, but then Tracer goes after Jen and then pins her. Ref, what are you doing? 1, 2. No, kick out by Jen. I mean, Sonya is awesome. I do like Sonya, and to a degree, I do like Becky, but definitely want to bring up some more women up. Oh. And then without a trace, which is that finishing move that she just did. 1, 2. And Tracer has pinned the champion. Oh boy. Oh, this is not going to be good for Tracer or whoever ends up with that title. Ooh, clothesline onto Sonya. But then Sonya with a clothesline onto the new champion, Tracer, but uh-oh. Jen, like the dragon that she is, starting to ground now. I have to think that whoever ends up with the title is going to be on the hit list. Although if Tracer keeps getting hit with that hammer, that might not be an issue. And in fact, the other two are going to go after Tracer. Oh, but broken up immediately by Sonya Deville. In fact, they're fighting amongst each other to see who gets the championship off of Tracer. Although, wait, 1, 2. Oh, Becky kicks out. Oh, hit right onto the head with that hammer. In fact, oh. Now sent right back in the ring is Tracer. Once again, gets a hold of that bat. Oh, man. And, ooh, and a suplex right on top of the bat. 1, 2, and Sonya's gone. Well, now it's down to Tracer and big time Bex. I have a feeling that if Tracer was to still hold on to the title, what the hell? Look at the referee. Look at the referee. Hopefully he can still count, but wow, look at this. This is insane. All right, can he count? Oh, wait, yeah. 1, 2. No, kick out. That slight hesitation from the glitch where he was stuck. Thankfully, he gets himself unstuck. But then a counter by Becky. Although Becky goes for the disarmor. And Tracer taps out and Becky lynches the champion. So the title changed hands. First Tracer takes it, and then Becky Lynch takes it. Jen's not too happy. Uh-oh. Yeah, because Tracer got taken out by Becky. In fact, she was double teamed by her and Sonya before it got down to those two. Hey, what's up, Diamond Light? It will, Wally. It's a 2K game.
Here is your winner and new women's champion.
You screw Jen. You screw Jen. So now Becky is Becky 2 belts again. Wow. Incredible. But we have to move on, though. But I know that Jen's going to be back. I know it. And speaking of someone that's back, we have Outlaw Shade. Let me just let Mr. PPF know. Okay, let's get right to the matchup. Oh, never mind. I didn't know you were here, but all right, cool. My bad, PPF. Anyway, there you see the champ.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Carson City, Nevada. Weighing in at 335 pounds. The WWE Intercontinental Champion. The Outlaw, David Shane.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to let PPF, the guy behind the character of David Shade, is that he is slated to defend the title at the Royal Rumble against Sly Cooper. Yes, you heard right. Sly Cooper recently won a Rumble match in which he was within the top 10. And for his efforts, he gets a shot at the IC title. And for David Shade, the last thing he wants to do is take his eye off the prize, and for his opponent to get a shot as well. Without the coat and the hat, as he takes on a mainstay of 205 Live, the Brian Kendrick.
From Venice, California, weighing in at 174 pounds, the Brian Kendrick.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he a former Cruiserweight champion? And because I do know that he was a former tag team champion with Paul London. And in fact, they held it for the best part of a year as far as the tag team titles on SmackDown. So it's a story of David versus Goliath in this match. I don't know. I want to say he is, but I don't know if he's still wrestling. But he's always been a wrestler. Although right now, Brian Kendrick is bringing it right to David Shade. Oh, pulling the arm out of socket. And I'll tell you one thing, Brian, well, you know, anytime you face off against a small man and you're a big guy, you don't want them to rearrange your kneecaps, and that's exactly what he's trying to do, is to rearrange the Giant's kneecaps. I mean, wrestlers in general are tough, but because he always shows up in the games, but I thought for a moment, oh, wow, thrown over the top rope. All it takes is one move like that, and, well, that's one of the reasons why David Shade doesn't do top rope moves all that often. It's because the laws of physics or the laws of gravity are not on his side. But yeah, great to see DL, aka Diamond Light. Oh, caught him. That breaks up the count for the moment. Oh, set right into the steps. You know, I think that might have. I think he's ticked off now. Look at this. But I wonder what PPF thinks about, you know, his client going up against Sly Cooper, of all people. And what David Shade might do to him. Oh, and a double axe handle onto Brian Kendrick. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2. No. Gonna have to do more than that to beat Brian Kendrick, that's for sure. But I will say that this will be his last appearance as far as Brian Kendrick is concerned. And now trying to choke out David Slade. Or David Shade. Now trying to choke him out again. I mean, I'm surprised that... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I think... Bring it on, Sly. And then the knee lift into... the loaded barrel. I don't know. I'm trying to think of names that fit an outlaw, really. 1, 2... No! How did he kick out of that? Man, Brian Kendrick is a lot tougher than I thought he was. Although, I don't know if he'll be able to kick out of this. A pump handle driver. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's why he's the champ. I mean, he beat the former champion, Mobman, to win the title and won the subsequent rematch. The last roundup. Okay.
Here is your winner, the Outlaw, David Shade.
Incredible. What? Wait a minute. What? Dragonheart? What's he doing here? And he's going after the Intercontinental Championship champion. What is he doing? Although, nice counter by the champion, but what is Dragonheart doing? I guess it's pretty obvious that he wants a shot at that title, but he already has someone who's after him. I don't think he's an assassin as much as he just wants to get his hands on that title. Well, he took out the champion, but the champion had already spent enough energy against Brian Kendrick. Well, that's gonna... I don't know. What does PPF have to say, given the fact that David Shade is out on his feet? Well, I will say this, though. The only fair thing I can do is... I know that David Shade's going to want revenge, but he also has to focus on that defense against Sly Cooper. So I have decided to make the match that was supposed to happen against Jet Strike and Dragonheart a #1 contenders match at the Royal Rumble in order for them to settle their differences, but the winner gets a shot at the Intercontinental Champion post-Royal Rumble. Anyway, up next is, well, I forgot to put the NXT title on the line, but Yukiko's supposed to defend it against Nikki Cross, so let's just move on with it. And of course, both women are cruiserweights, so it makes sense. And it is an NXT type show, so it also makes sense on so many levels. And look at this. Look at Nick. Look how hyper she is.
The following contest.
I can see why she is a cruiserweight.
Cage match. Making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross.
Oh, wow. That says a lot from PPF. Wow.
Representing the Varsity Club
Hyper.
from Japan, the NXT Women's
Hey TJ, mind if I post something in the chat? Sure. Does that have anything to do with an advertisement or advertisement, if you will? But you have my permission either way. Anyway, now we have the NXT champion. Again, I forgot to set the title to be defended, but I'll just have to award it after the show. So it's not a problem. Anyway, so we have Yukiko Amage from Persona 4 against Nikki Cross. And it's inside the submission cage. Meaning this is a submission match inside of a cage. So that's really what it is. It's a one-fall match, however. And, oh, nice cravat suplex. And already goes for the armbar already. Oh, okay. All right, so let me read this. It is for the survey for Tides of Fate, which is Clinton's show, promotion, OWF, Oblivion Wrestling Federation's Audience Choice PPV, in the same vein as Taboo Tuesday and Cyber Sunday. And I figured since you and Wally are here, you would be good to post. Me and Wally? Well, I think Jet Strike has already made his point across, so... Anyway, nice half Nelson suplex onto Nikki Cross, and Nikki getting her arm hurt, and then an elbow to the head. Okay. Alright, let me, oh, okay, so you guys can help Clinton by making the stipulations. Alright, so I'm just going to answer the... Well, not so much join the show. It's actually in the same vein as, like I said, Taboo Tuesday or Cyber Sunday, where you get to pick the matches for his show. But if you are interested, well then just let Clinton know. 6 or 8-man tag team against the Hart Foundation. Oh boy. And speaking of the Hart Foundation, they will be scheduled for Wrestle Kingdom, as they will be going after the Four Kings Championships after winning a #1 contender match. Yeah, it's his version of, yeah, definitely. And a submission. And Yukiko is still the champion. So congratulations to Yukiko. They don't deserve to be #1 contenders. Or who knows, maybe I can give you the next shot after them, since I've already made that match. So, you know, promise is a promise, though. Anyway, great fight, though. Gluten-free. No, it just simply means, it's short for good fight, by the way. All right, I finished the survey on my end, so I'm happy about this. But now, but also because I've always joke about having to do the job, brother, or that doesn't work for me, brother. Well, I'm finally happy to say that Hulkamania or Hulk Hogan is finally going to be humbled, in the words of the Sheik, because now he will have to do the job. Because how many times has Hulk Hogan screwed over so many talents just simply by the fact that he refuses to, do the job, do what's right, and to put somebody over, man. So that's pretty much where the idea came from, was the fact that Hulk would not, do the job, and his two opponents are cruiserweights, so that's also why those two young men got picked, Sly Cooper and Dallas, and of course Captain Danger's going to go for Hollywood Hulk, despite the fact that he is on the short end of the stick in many ways. Michaels and Hogan was great for what it was, although I had more to do with Michaels doing the sell. Oh yeah, let me just let Mr. Dallas know.
The following contest is a tornado tag handicap match. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hulk Hogan.
And, of course, Hogan ripping the shirt off. All right. I just wanted to let Dallas know, or the man behind Dallas, that is. All right. Wrestling is not easy. The only reason watching Hulk and Shawn is fun is because of Shawn's funny Yeah, exactly. Michaels was just selling it like he was just getting hit by a car or something like that, but in a funny kind of way. And there's no way that Hogan looks that good. I mean, I saw what Hogan looks like, and he says that he is many feet shorter than what he used to be in his prime years. Love the oversells, though. Yeah, Shawn was pretty much taking the piss out of it, really. And wait, who's up next? Well, there he is, Mr. Winter Vegetable himself, Dallas.
The internet, weighing in at 189 pounds, Dallas, the super athlete.
Yeah, because Hogan used to work so many matches, and having done that leg drop, it definitely jacked his back, like, over the long haul, really. Because I saw a couple of matches from Hulk Hogan, before he was, before Hulkamania was even a thing. Like, we're talking like the late 70s, early 80s. And, man, I can totally see how that leg drop over time would, jack his back. It probably would jack my back, too, if I kept doing it. I got the Japanese version of WWF WrestleMania 2000 on everything that's unlocked in this version, unlike the US version. I'll never know why. Why, I'll never know. But yeah, great to see you, Turbo Tails. And of course, this young man comes in every now and then to say hello.
Weighing in at 158 pounds, Sue Cooper.
Yeah, pretty much, Clinton. I've been busy with my life. That's why I hadn't been on many streams. But then again, that's exactly the point about life. You have to take care of your life. So, no, I don't blame you one bit. But it's good to see Turbo Tails. And in fact, I think you have a fan. Or someone who could be a fan of yours. And that's, well, he can introduce himself to you. Anyway, there you see the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, Jetstrike is also a Sonic fan. But he also likes Tails, too. I like Tails, too, as well. Well, now it's time for Hogan to do the job, brother. And, of course, the other two are going to force him to do it. And we're going to find out if Hogan will do the job or if he's going to have to earn that victory. And then a leg drop, but on the arm this time around. Ooh, the big punch a la Hulk Hogan style to Hulk Hogan. Although Hulk gets out of the way, and now... What job, brother? Oh, and a stop right to the face. All right, there we go. Yeah, now both cruiserweights teaching Hulk Hogan a lesson of humility, but Hogan stubborn as ever. Okay, so you're going to do, are you going to do a show with the Japanese WrestleMania? Because you don't see too many shows on YouTube about it, so I think it's awesome, though. Oh yeah, that's right. The story mode for Fire Pro on the SNES. Yeah, that one. I'm happy they took that out in subsequent editions, even in the most recent version. And now a pin. One. No. Hogan's not going to do the job, brother. Not yet. Oh, misses with that backflip. But Dallas does not with that. Oh, wow. So much missing. I got it digitally on the PS3 with the save file with tons of call. Yeah. No, I like it, man. I definitely like Fire Pro. I was talking about Fire Pro Wrestling World, but Wrestling Returns is also great, too. Now in the Anaconda of Ice onto Hogan. Is Hogan going to tap, brother? But Hogan not going to do the job, brother, yet. Oh. Oh yeah, that was the NES ending. Yeah. He plans to ship it out by plane. Whoa! What a move there by Dallas. And of course, this match is Falls Count Anywhere. And of course, the referee took too long, and Hogan still does not want to do the job, brother. Oh, but well, Hogan's still fighting back. Oh, slammed right on his head. And then a leg drop. And goes for the pin. Dallas, what are you doing? Oh, wow. If Hogan had won that, that would have been so humiliating. To lose to Hogan when you have the one-man advantage. Oh, awesome. And wait, what's Dallas doing? Well, anyway, DDT onto Hogan. Oh, but Hogan's still fighting off. Well, not a problem. Oh. And a pin onto Hogan. 1, 2, and Hogan still does not want to do the job, brother. I mean, Hogan is pretty much the antithesis of 205 Live. I was trying to say it, but I couldn't. WWF Scott Steiner. Oh, sent right into the steps was Sly Cooper. And then a suplex. But then Hogan, I had lots of stuff on WWF No Mercy, but that game has a major bug to randomly erase itself. Well, Scott was strung out on coke. That's why he couldn't do math. In fact, the only reason he was able to do math was because he was on meth. And a pile driver onto Hogan. And Slide takes the pin for himself. 1, 2, 3. No! Hogan still does not want to do the job. And now Sly going up to the top. The Sly Arrow. Oh, and a miss, but only because Hogan was moved. Yeah, I couldn't believe it too, but Hogan's still fighting off. Oh, misses that flip, and then lots of missing here. A lot of botches, man. This is like Botchamania instead of WrestleMania or Hulkamania. And another pile driver. I mean, how many more pile drivers will it take? 1, 2, 3, and finally Hogan does the job, brother. As Sly Cooper and Dallas get a big win over Hulk Hogan. But that was really more of a punishment match for Hogan, never putting people over. And right there, I thought Hogan was going to win it and steal it because, Dallas was fooling around. But he kicked out at the last possible second. And Hulk is like, F you, brother. All right. Well, hopefully we can get through these last matches, but congratulations to Dallas and Sly Cooper, as the latter has some momentum in addition to David Shade from earlier. But we have to move on, though. Let's move on. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to contact Ashley Santos or Ashley the Queen, because she has a match against Tegan Knox, and it's just a simple one-on-one match. That's really what it is. So who do you think is going to win this one? Will it be Tegan Knox, or will it be our good friend Ashley the Queen Santos? 6 of the 10 and 64 wrestling games only work with the D-pad. it still works, just new stuff, and the links take you to Peacock. Ashley the Queen for the win. All right, cool. But there you see Tegan Knox.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Welsh Valleys.
You said Peacock, but you meant Peacock, and by that you mean the bird. The symbol of NBC. I do miss the classic intro to most of the shows. In fact, let me see if I can find it.
From Phoenix, Arizona, Ashley Santos.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I wanted to share it with you.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Yeah, I wanted to share that little part with you. So far, he's done a great job. In fact, now he has lit a fire under Tony Khan. But also for the fact that now there's true competition, because before everybody was just leaving WWE and either they would go to AEW or they would just go elsewhere or just retire altogether. Should I do? Yeah, you can do some Fire Pro Wrestling Returns videos. You can do that. Or should I do it? Yeah, you could. I mean, it's up to you ultimately. I mean, I wouldn't mind personally, but I really don't mind. Anyway, nice counter there by Tegan Knox. And then a clothesline onto Ashley. Well, at least you're here, so that way I can, spread the word about Turbo Tails. I forget if I have... No, I haven't subscribed. I got to do that. So he just recently celebrated over 600 subscribers. Nice. You got a lot of good stuff. And it's not that difficult to see why, really. And, well, botch. And then a neck breaker onto Tegan Knox. And a double axe handle. Parker Sonic fan. Who's that? Your laptop, your iPad died? I'm on my computer now. Who is the my in my computer? Oh, slam right onto Ashley Santos. And we could have an upset here. And a pin onto Ashley. 1, 2. Ooh, very close. Oh, I didn't realize that was you, Jet Strike. Parker Sonic fan. So you're Parker, okay. 1, 2. Oh, almost got her that time. Yeah, that is true. It was ported to the Dreamcast. And in fact, I actually wanted that game at one point, but it was hardly worth the effort. 1, 2. Because there were only 21 playable characters, and and not really enough to fill out a whole roster for a Royal Rumble. In fact, you had duplicates of wrestlers. Yeah, Here Comes the Pain is awesome. In fact, it's an all-time classic alongside No Mercy. But this is our second to last match before the main event. And before we get to see the Cruiserweight Championship defended against Joshua James by Roderick Strong. Oh, no, wait. Small package. 1, 2. Oh, almost got her there. And like I said, if I don't get enough time to do the bonus matches after the main event, then I'm just going to have to book you guys for the next show. That's the least I can do. Although, nice catch there by Ashley the Queen. 1, 2, no. Let's see. And Nitro on PS1. See, I never got to play those games because by the time I started, like, my first game was, you know, WWF Attitude and WrestleMania 2000, and then later on No Mercy. Like, I didn't even get a chance to play any of the WCW games except for World Tour. Like, that was the only WCW game I got to play, but not on the PS1. I didn't get my first PS1 game until, like, we're talking, like, late 2001 or early 2002. But Ashley Santos gets the win. And Ashley gets the win, and incredible match between those two. Great work rate by these two. Can't talk. Dang, man, it's still 91 degrees outside for as late as this is. Yeah, in fact, it's not. Yeah, it's 93 apparently. Yeah, I did get to play that, but that was like long after the fact on my PS2 because it had backwards compatibility. Well, congratulations to Ashley as she is slowly but surely climbing up the ladder for a shot at the next championship. But in the meantime, we move on to our main event. Austin 316 says, you just pissed your pants or something like that. Anyway, now let me go over to our good friend Joshua and let him know that his match is up next. So. Yeah, that's exactly it. All right. So who do you think is going to win? Will it be the champion, Roderick Strong, or will it be Joshua James?
Is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship.
And no, it is not Edge. PPF says Joshua for the win. I will say this, Joshua has definitely gotten himself into great shape. Not to say he wasn't in great shape before, but I mean, look at the size of those arms, man. And not to say that his arms were, like, skinny by any stretch, but He's definitely got more meat on those bones, that's for sure. But he still moves as quick as he always did, like a cruiserweight. He's just a mindless meathead who wants to fight everyone. Yeah, that is true. But no, I definitely remember the supermarket fight between Stone Cold and Booker T, although it was more one-sided, with Stone Cold whipping him like a government mule. The Battle of the Rated R Boys. Well, first things first, he has to take care of business against the Cruiserweight Champion, Roderick Strong. Believe it or not, Joshua is the #1 contender as of present. However, because the match was already made for the Royal Rumble, he'll have to wait until post-WrestleMania. And he might have to deal with either Dragonheart or Dreadstrike. Of course, if he loses this match, I mean, not only would he lose out on the championship, but that'll probably knock him off the #1 contendership pedestal. But that being said, though, Roderick Strong is not someone to trifle with. I mean, the man is, if I'm not mistaken, I forget if he was a Ring of Honor champion. I believe he was. Yeah, that was... I don't know what else to say about that one, Turbo. I mean, I think what ruined it was really the involvement of Rikishi.
Challenger from Annapolis, Maryland, weighing in at
Now, the street fight at SummerSlam 2002, oh, that was awesome.
Joshua James. And introducing the champion from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Roderick Strong.
But also the reason I had Jet Strike not in the show was to explain that, like, the reason that Dragonheart wasn't in the show last time was because you beat him up. And then the reason you're not here right now is because he beat you up back, like, from behind the scenes, though, even though you recovered. But that was the storyline I was coming up with. But either way, let's get back to this match. But you will get your shot at him. That Shawn Triple H storyline from 2K15. Yeah, I remember that one. Dr. Shelby. But let's not forget about the fact that Harold was in that segment, and Harold was played by, of all people, Scorpio Sky. And now Roderick Strong going underneath the ring, and now what's he going to get? He's going to get that sledgehammer. Yeah, he kind of made Stone Cold look like a baby, I hate to say. Oh, nice gourd buster there. Almost hit that sledgehammer. Now waits for Strong to get back in and botch. And of course, Strong all too happy to take advantage of the botch. And whoa, what athleticism on the part of Joshua. Well, again, you'll get your chance, but what do you, Parker Sonic fan, Jet Strike, whatever you want to be called, think about Joshua? Or Roderick Strong. Or both. And uh-oh. It's gonna let the blood rush through. And a suplex right to Joshua. Yeah, that one, that was a misstep, unfortunately. Because DDP just, it ruined him. I hate to say, hey, what's up, Beetleborgs? Big, bad Beetleborgs. And then caught and powerbombed was Roderick Strong. Now goes up. Oh, nice counter. Whoa, what athleticism on the part of Joshua James. And Shutdown City, which is the name of that move that he just did. Shutdown City, and is this it? 1, 2. No, kick out by Roderick Strong. It's North American title run. Yeah, definitely. Gets a hold of the, well, turned his back on Joshua. You don't want to do that. It's, yeah, with the apes from Planet of the Apes, and called it the Planet of the Filthy, disgusting, dirty, trash bag hoe or something like that. I don't remember. 1, 2. Oh, no. And I remember Jericho saying it when Rhino was present. I'm going to take care of that. Whoa. Nice golden arrow onto Roderick Strong. 1, 2, 3. No! I thought that was it. Joshua wondering, what do I have to do to beat him? See, unfortunately, the fact that, you know, the shared custody of a dog, and Triple H and Stephanie McMahon's fallen apart marriage, the fact that that was the best thing that they could come up with in the lead up to WrestleMania, I'm sorry, but that kind of killed it for me. And in fact, the best match on that show was Rock versus Hogan. 1, 2. No, it's okay, Parker. It's fine, but it's just mid as in middle. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate the fact that you're talking about other things though, but yeah, Parker, you didn't have to do it like that. But not really. Well, the only thing that got spoiled was the fact that Joshua finally put away Roderick Strong. But what a match, though. Of course, we already know that. PBG rare. But still. It's just like, Parker, don't. But yeah, Parker, just, you know, let the professionals do it. You know, let the mods and myself do it. You know, just enjoy the show. And for Turbo Tales, I apologize, but it's just, I apologize for that. As far as the outburst there, but it's just.
Here is your winner, and the new.
But yeah, I do forgive you, Mr. Jet Strike.
Big money, Joshua James.
But nonetheless, though, congratulations to Joshua James. And Joshua is the new Cruiserweight champion, though. Okay. I mean, I could totally see how that could happen, but still, it could have been handled a lot more better than it ended up being. But I'm not mad or anything. It's just... But I definitely remember the beer bath, and I think the one that I grew up more actually with was the Alliance milk bath. Or yeah, I mean we could go on and on about all the moments, but eventually it kind of does get tiring, you know, just because. And it's nothing against you personally. It's just we can go on and on, but I don't think we would be able to get through all the moments. But I definitely do remember the Stone Cold disguised as a doctor and attacking Vince in the hospital story. All right, so let me go take care of something, and if we have to stop, then I'll stop. But if I don't, great. But let me just go take care of one thing. So hang on to your hats, and I will be back. All right. Uh, anyway, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you for saying nice card and things like that. Unfortunately, um, just as I thought I have to get going. So, like I said, anyone whose name I intended to feature in bonus matches, we won't have enough time for that, unfortunately. So I hate to leave you guys in the middle because I know that you guys wanted to get your bonus matches, but again, time was not against me, but time was against me, excuse me, but time was not on my side. But not a problem though, and also thank you for the cat face. I definitely like the cat. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. But I gotta go take care of something. So, but until then, have a great day, everybody.